with one of the top players in the 2024 class, John Young. We are filling out our class. We haven't gotten a chance to speak to John yet, but doing so now, and he checks in at number 2 in the latest PBR 2024 rankings, which means we still got some work to do, right?
Yes, sir.
Happy to have you on, John. Welcome, and thanks for repping the Carolina Blue today for us.
Yes, sir. I'm excited to be here.
Let's start with that then, because that's staring at me right in the face here. Ended January, the early in 2022, kind of culminated some really interesting times for you as far as checking out some of the top schools in the country, making a great choice, obviously a strong academic school as well as a baseball top 25 program consistently. What tell us about that process and what kind of put Carolina over the finish line, because I know there were some other close contestants there.
Ever since I was little, I always wanted to go to Carolina, and through this process, I always, it was my dream school. So I didn't want to say yes until this was off the table. And when it finally came, when the call finally came, it felt surreal. It didn't feel real for the first 3 days after I committed. So it just felt like home. As soon as I went, I fell in love with it, colors. Yeah. You got MJ, it's just great all around. I think many people want to go to Carolina. I think I'm blessed to be able to have that opportunity.
You think you're going to get the chance to play MJ one-on-one now that you've committed?
Oh, man, I got to try, right? Might have a couple DMs.
You think you got a shot and I don't mean to beat him. I mean to score against him at all.
I'm not a great basketball player. I'm pretty good.
So the question then is, it's a great school, obviously, but you said it was your dream school from the beginning. Since when and how did that become your dream school? And it's pretty awesome. Congrats on being able to make a commitment to go there.
Thank you. Oh, well, my dad has always been a Carolina basketball fan, so I always knew of the school. I didn't really pay attention to basketball. I knew MJ went there. But when I started the process with Christian, my recruiting process freshman year, summer, we picked out schools, and Carolina was my top. So all these schools would call, and, I would get an offer. But I was always waiting for this school to call. And if this school was off the table, I would switch my school. I would have a backup plan. But I was not stopping until this school was off the table.
Well, congrats. And like I said, a lot of hard work went into that. You referenced Christian. You're talking about Christian Lee, obviously, right? AR Escape. And tell us about, his importance in your growth and your process.
Oh, man, he's great. He's like an agent that trains me. He just figures everything out for me, figures out my tournaments. He's awesome. He's all about the kids. If you come to him and you have the chance to play at the next level, you have the skill, he will help you out. But he's awesome, all about the people, great trainer, great person. And AR Escape's really like a family to me. I go there every day. I love the people that go there. We fight, we have fun, we lift, we scream. It's amazing. It's a great place to be, and I'm happy that I joined.
A lot of arms there that you've gotten to know, a lot of great pitchers that you've faced during the school year. Is that not that you need anything to add competitiveness or any fun to these rivalries, but does that kind of add an extra edge when you go up against, Big Jack or anybody like that?
Yeah, because when you come to the gym next day and you see him in there, he's going to be talking to you. So it kind of lights a fire under your, ASS. But yeah, it's cool. And you get to play against all your friends. And at the end of the day, it's all family. So it just stays on the field. We're all boys. We bust each other's balls sometimes, but it's all for fun.
Cherry Hill West, we obviously are big fans here, and when we get Kroger, John Kroger going on them, Coach Mack, being a legend and one of the greats in New Jersey, and always finding a way to get it done. Certainly doesn't hurt to have guys like you up the middle. But tell us, what we're looking for in 2023. Give you a chance to shout out and hype some of your high school teammates.
I think we got a good shot at Group 3 this year. You know, we've been playing with each other since we were little, so the chemistry's there. We're very hard-nosed, you know, typical West Side kids. Don't have the most talent, but, you know, we get down. We try our hardest. We play. We're a family. I love those boys. Like, I know we're going to do good this year. I'm really confident in us, and I'm looking forward to it.
Some who are our upperclassmen that you know have the experience to help push you.
Ben Garino, my boy Benny G, Brendan McCarter, he's my second baseman. Love him to death. Nick Berkman, our catcher. And then Jackson Casdia. He was our ace, one of our aces last year. Two-way guy, pitched some big games for us. So that's it. We're mostly juniors now. So.
Yep. And we were staying until we got the Ben Garino shout out.
Benny G. You got to get Benny G on here. He is a fun one.
Yeah. The South Jersey kind of toughness, the attitude, you know, that you know, when you're going up against some of your rivals, whether it's East, whether it's, you know, other top Group 3s like you know, Ocean City or Delsea or somebody like that. How does that bring the best out of you?
I want to show them that me and my team are the best, because that's what we believe. It might not be that on paper, but as long as we believe that, I mean, we could do big things. You know, but in the end of it all, it's really about putting South Jersey baseball on the map. You know, they really like don't think Jersey has much talent compared to like Texas and stuff, but like we can play. We have a lot of talent here. So whenever we go to like these tournaments in Florida, all this, it's all about proving that Jersey can play. That's all I care about. If there's rivalries in South Jersey between high schools, by the end of the day, we're all together in the grand scheme of things. You know, like we all got to prove that we could play. We all want to be put on the map, and we all just want to rep Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
We're here with John Young, 2024 Cherry Hill West, one of the top players in the class in New Jersey, in the country. And as you can see, his commitment to North Carolina, playing on the national circuit this fall with the Dirtbags national team, playing locally with kind of the AR Escape Zoom kind of fall league, which is a chance to grow with some great guys too. But making the national trips this fall, where's your favorite place on kind of the national stop that you played?
In the summer, or I'm going this fall?
Both. I mean, when you're, you know, where's the, obviously there's a lot of juice when you're going somewhere and facing guys from all over the country. But, you know, where's the biggest one for you?
WWBA. Definitely.
Lake Point.
Yeah. Not Lake Point, East Cobb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So everyone's good there. You know, you get in the seed play, you get in the playoff play. Everyone's chucking. It's good competition. That's how you get better. But my favorite place to play that I'm going to play this fall, so this weekend I'm going to an Impact tournament in Cary, but we're playing at UNC too. So I get a free visit to the campus again. So that's awesome.
That's that's got to be your favorite then, right?
Oh yeah.
ACC baseball, you know, depending on who you ask and what part of the country, you're going to say it's the #1 conference in the country. Some might say the SEC is pretty good too. But where do you feel that you're, you know, between now and fall 2024, when you arrive on campus, where do we need to spend, you know, what do we need to do to get to that level?
I just need to get bigger. I need to, you know, fill out, get more power, just keep working on the craft, keep working on the fielding. And I think I will be set up for freshman year pretty well. But also on campus, I think they're going to help me out and progress me a lot. So.
Yeah, for sure. Favorite experience with UNC so far that you've had?
Probably Coach Forbes. When I was at the camp, I'd come out of BP and he's talking about my neon sunglasses and he's laughing.
Got to look good, right? If you're going down to ACC country, you got to look the part.
Yes, sir.
Phillies fan growing up?
Yes, sir.
You're right. You're all Philly, right? As far as your teams.
Oh yeah, die hard.
Who are your favorite guys to watch in MLB?
Well, my favorite player of all time is Ryan Howard. It's got to be. But right now, it's obvious Bryce Harper. But yeah, Ryan Howard. I love him.
Big lefty power hitter, and you're a middle infielder. You're not big yet.
I'm working on.
You're working on it. We see that, right? Certainly getting there. But why Ryan Howard over like Utley or Rollins? You know, being the middle infielder you are.
Oh, it started when I was young. You know, I just loved him since his MVP season. I had pennants in my room. It just, I couldn't really switch it at that point. It was just,
No. Yeah. Everybody likes the guy who hits the bombs too, I guess, right?
Strikeouts too.
Yeah. You remember 2008 well, or you were not too old, I wouldn't think.
I wasn't too old. I remember the 2010, I think, NLDS when Howard tore his Achilles. I know I was watching that game. It was one of them. I forget what year it was.
2011, yeah.
2011. I was watching that game. I remember that vividly.
The last Phillies playoff game. Are they getting back this year is the question.
Yes, we are going. I don't care if we lose first round. If we make it and it's Red October, I'm happy.
Yeah, for sure. Not happy enough to stop you. Well, you'll be wherever you are, right? Down in Florida, you'll be watching.
I'm going to be glued in.
Yep. And do we have hope for the Eagles this year?
Yes. I think they're going to do good. I think we got the division behind the Cowgirls. Like, I think we got it.
Yeah, see, this is why you're our favorite player down in South Jersey. You got your proper priorities when it comes to your teams. Toughest guy you've faced on, and it could be on the circuit too.
Can I give you two?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start off with someone that I played down in San Diego or over in San Diego, Matt Champion. So he's like 92 to 93. Nice changeup, nice slider, LSU kid. He's like ranked like 20th in the country. Oh, it was disgusting, man. He threw me a fastball, boom, took it. Fastball, fouled it off. He threw me a changeup. I wasn't even close. It was disgusting. And then I would have to go with my boy, Jackson Logar. His ball is just, he throws a ball and it just moves every way. He might not throw 90, but he throws mid 80s and the ball is just horizontal movement. It's dropping, it's sinking, it's cutting. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
Anybody who thinks Shawnee is going to step down a little bit this year with Ethan gone and a couple others is nuts, right?
Yeah, I think they'll stay up there. You know, they still got a lot of their team. They got a lot of position guys. They just lost their two big guys, but I think they got guys that can fill in.
Oh gosh, yeah. We say that it seems like every game you play is crazy, right? I mean, you look at like the group 4 bracket at the end of the year and the group 3 bracket at the end of the year, and like out of the 16 teams, it seems like 14 or 15 of them have got a shot.
Yeah.
Again, South Jersey's tough.
Oh yeah.
How's that going to help you when you get down to UNC, the toughness that you got from going against these guys?
You know, I feel like I'm really blessed to like not be preppy. You know, I think that helps me out in the long run. I'm not a preppy kid. We don't have a lot of money here. So when I get to UNC, I'll just be who I am, work for my spot. If I don't get my spot freshman year, okay, I'll come back sophomore year. That's basically all there is to it.
Yes, sir. And hope it ends in Omaha one of the years, right?
Oh, I would love that.
You watch the World Series, you watch these games on TV. Does it, you said it took a couple days to really sink in. You still thinking that's me in a couple of years. That's, playing on these teams that are deep into the NCAA tournament. It's got to be an awesome feeling.
Yeah, it is. I just, I try to get myself out of that thinking, though. I just want to keep going. I need to get there first. So that's my first priority. So I'll think about it, and then I'll be like, remind myself what the goal is, what the priority is. Got to sign first, get on campus.
Number one goal for 2023, or we'll count the fall in 2023 too.
I want to weigh 190 pounds, and I want 5 high school home runs or more.
We're at what right now then, if we're going for 190?
We are at 180.
All right, so 10 good pounds. And how many home runs last year?
I had 2 last year.
So we got to double that, add 1 to it, and put on 10 pounds. I think probably one's going to help lead into the other, I have a feeling.
Yeah, it's all together.
Excellent. Well, Christian's got his work cut out for him. Make that happen. So do you. Let's get it done. And congrats again on the UNC commitment. I know there's big things coming up this fall. Next year, we look forward to seeing it, John. And go Phils, right?
Thank you. Yeah, go Phils, baby. Go Birds.
John Young, our guest. We'll have him back during the Super Bowl lead-in for the Eagles. Talk some football then, and always a pleasure, and appreciate you dropping by.
Thank you for having me.